So we have here our dog, our animal, and another dog. And we have the dog class, which inherits from the animal class. Now let's say that we need the cat to do something special, like sleep. So let's create an instance of the cat class. We're going to say add new item, class, cat. And just like before, we're going to say cat is an animal. It's not a dog. It can do anything that an animal can do and special things that it wants to do. So we can say that it can sleep, as opposed to a dog that never sleeps. And we can say here message box, again, use system.forms.show sleeping. Okay, great. And now we can say here that B is a cat, and we can tell B to sleep. Now we can see here that B has animal type and ID and name and describe yourself all inherited from animal, and it has sleep that is only for a cat. Only a cat can sleep. So let's say here sleep and run this. Rex is the dog, watching carefully. Kitty is a cat, which is sleeping. And Snoopy is a dog, which is currently not doing anything specific. So we can see that a dog has anything an animal has, plus the ability to watch the house. And we can also see that a cat has anything an animal has, with the ability of sleeping, but without the ability of watching the house, because both cats and dog inherit from animal and not from one another. Now I want to talk in this case about 4 special methods that you'll see pretty much everywhere, which are equals, get hashcode, get type, and toString, all of which are inherited from object, which means that any class in the world inherits from object and has those 4 methods which can be used by the code and yourself in special cases. So this is where these 4 methods came from. Just like before, we're going to move the animal type definition to the constructor of cat, just like we've previously done for dog, to save this code over here, and because every cat is of animal type cat. So let's say public cat, and we'll move the animal type from here to here, so we've got less code on our left, which is always good. And remember, the order of things is that the cat constructor will get called, which will then call the base constructor. It will do it also if it wasn't defined. It's implicitly defined in the language that if you haven't defined which constructor to call, it will call the base constructor without any parameter. And then after concluding the animal constructor, it will perform the cat constructor, which will then set the animal type accordingly.